Good morning, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Ready for the next section of the Loteria cards that I created through Make Playing Cards. They are available for sale. There are 3 editions. The first edition, I actually made a mistake in one of the cards, so you may realise that when we come up to it that it's not the right word, but that'll be fixed up. So that was edition 2, then is changed to the correct word with a different background, with the background being black and white, the back of the card being black and white. And then the 3rd edition has a different extra card. Instead of the lovers is the horse, and has also what was I going to say, was a blue background. So here we go, let us continue with the world. And the world says, this world is a ball and we a great mob. That just to me sounds like connections. It's connections on some level. It's a connection of people, connection. Excuse me, I'm just going to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, connections. To me, the world card talks about the connections. Connections of people around us. Okay, the next card I have is the thug. And the thug says, the one who takes what does not belong to him with force. So that to me is, again, I think that's self-explanatory. I think that just sort of talks about something that's been taken from you. Just being taken from you. The next one is the prickly pear, and the prickly pear cactus says people go to see the prickly pear only when it bears fruit. So this talks to me about something coming into fruition. Something coming into fruition. Next we have the scorpion. He who stings with his tail will get a beating. That to me is about something that stings, something that we don't like, something that hurts us in some way. Next we have the rose. Rosetta Rosora, come as I want you here now. So that's about coming. That's about bringing what you want into your life. Next one we have the skull. As I passed by the cemetery, I found myself a skull. So that to me is maybe passed by the cemetery, I found myself a skull. So that to me is about maybe finding something that is sacred. Maybe you're finding something that's sacred. Maybe it's a sense of walking past a place and finding a little bit of treasure. So maybe you're finding something, I get a feeling of finding something that's sacred, finding something that to you is treasure. Maybe you are travelling, moving around, as a sense of travelling. Okay, next one is the bell. You with the bell and I with your sister. That to me could be a sense of you with the bell and I with your sister. I get a sense of, for me the bell is always about ringing, but also I get a sense of you have this sense of sort of being with something that's important to you at this time. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the bell. I'm a little bit... You with the bell and I with your sister. To me it depends on the context of the other cards. But here we have the little water pitcher. So often does the jug go to the water that it breaks and wets your slip. Be careful of something breaking, you may slip over. This to me is about being cautious, about being aware of your environment, being aware of what's happening around you. Next we have the deer. The deer talks about jumping, it goes searching, but if it doesn't see anything, Jumping, it goes searching, but it doesn't see anything. Or it sees nothing. Like jumping, it goes searching. So it's like you're looking for something and you can't find it. So you can't find what you're looking for at this time. The sun, the blanket of the poor. This to me talks about not quite seeing what creates riches in your life. Next we have the crown, which is the hat of the kings. So this to me is definitely about being royal, being a leader on some level. This could be talking about being a leader, about being priceless. Could be, it could be about being priceless, being protective. Next one is the canoe. Lupita rows as she may, sitting in her little boat. This is about moving forward. This is about travelling, moving forward. The pine tree, fresh and fragrant and beautiful in any season. So this could be definitely about a sense of just being beautiful, being fresh, being this is something that's very beautiful, very sacred, absolutely gorgeous. Doing it's valuable to your journey. The fish talks about the one who dies by its mouth, even if it were mute. So this is talking about being hooked, being taken and being silent. This feels like it's being taken, even if you don't want it to be, but being taken and being silent. It's being silent, being forced in a way to be quiet. So there we are. The next lot of Loteria cards. These are HeKate's Crossing Loteria cards, and you can find them on Make Playing Cards. So there you are. Take care and blessed be, and we'll be ready for the last section of the Loteria cards.